see them so clearly as individuals, each having their strengths, each having their weaknesses, and you know, that Marmce's whole life is about how do I help this child become the woman that she is, not that I want her to be, but that she is.
I always feel that casting is about 90% of my job, and if I get that right, everything else mostly falls into place. So I was really, really lucky that this group sort of came together, walked out of the ether, as it were. Jo specifically. Sarah was not a theater major and no one knew her, and she walked into my room and she's magic. So that was just so lucky. She is Jo.
Jo is really outspoken, sometimes a little too blunt. I don't think I'm that blunt in that sense, but she's very friendly, doesn't really care what other people are thinking, which is so fun. She's hilarious, dramatic. I always kind of related to Beth more, just because she was so quiet and shy and so loving and outgoing with everyone, and just she idolizes Jo so much.
My daughter is playing Beth, and I've been really wonderfully kind of surprised by how once we're on stage, they're all my daughters. Every single one of them. I could not love any one of them any more than the other. And the relationship that I have with Lily, I think, has definitely informed then the motherness.
I believe Amy is very misunderstood. She's definitely called the brat. Like, she's always just like, Amy's just the brat of the sisters.
Well, you were horrible to me. Charlotte vengeance and my trust was ragged, and my nose is black.
But really, if you think about it, yes, she makes a lot of mistakes, but when Marmce is offering her advice, Amy really does listen, and she really does take to heart what Marmce has to say.
Meg looks to Marmce and tries to draw strength from Marmce, but I think that they're similar in that they're both kind of the mediators. We all really fit our characters, but at the same time, you know, no one is just one thing, and so I feel that not just our characters, but as people, we all connect to each one of them. It's important to remember that all the sisters are in all of us.
It's super fun and surreal to be back, and it's so cool to be able to take everything I've learned or have been learning and bring it back to them in a real practical way, and to encourage them that you can do that. Even if you're from a small town in Kansas, even if you're from Topeka like I was, you can do this, you can make it happen. And that is, if I can give a couple of them that and give them that confidence, it will mean everything to me.